All right. So, I started drinking this watching Bojack Horseman the last couple of episodes, and it was just I knew I was going to be depressed, and I've had this for a minute, and I'm crossing off all the things that I got started in the last like fucking 7 years of bartending that I never got accomplished. I got this as a gift, and I figured, you know what, I'm gonna polish this off because I'm doing the next 2 weeks. I'm going nuts. All right, I've got so many fucking things that I'm trying to work on top of the fact I'm trying to get caught up on all these shows in advance so I can start watching the new shows ahead of time so that September 1st, I'm gonna launch that Patreon finally. Launching that Patreon September 1st. Mark your fucking calendars. Like I said, finishing off this bottle was one of those things that I'm gonna, you know what? I feel like that's gonna, it's a Saturday. I got nothing to do. I got a lot of shit to watch. I ran out of room. I was trying to find a spot to put these fucking things. I got the little cork board up. I can't find a spot to put True anywhere. So I feel like just right here is fine since I wasn't really. I feel like it's probably my least favorite painting out of all of them. It's not terrible, but nah. But I always have a tradition of putting the most recent one in the frame, so I got to keep it in the frame. So I'm gonna just put it right there. You can still kind of see her, but everyone else takes center stage. Just chill this up a little bit. I was saying how in the last one, I was saying how in the BoJack episodes, I started drinking scotch specifically to feel like a grown-up, so I could be like, yes, I drink scotch at home when I'm by myself. Yes, a few cubes. Yes. I hate scotch. It's not my favorite, but I'm starting to get a. I've been trying to like. I know that there's certain things you need to work up a tolerance to. Twix.tv/woke. I'm gonna keep talking about it. I've only got two more left. I'm not gonna talk about it on the other ones. It doesn't make any sense, even though I should. But it's still bad out there, man. But we have Watchmen to keep us. Damn it. You know what? I was just thinking, fuck, I said I was going to listen to the podcast and I didn't listen to them, but I forgot that I did. I did listen to the podcast. They were great. It was so nice to have a Damon Lindelof podcast to listen to again since it was such a huge part of my life when Lost was on. It was actually kind of weird listening to a podcast with him on it again. And I want to say it was with I think he said he was the writer and director of Chernobyl. I don't see how that's fucking. Let me check. Because I can't believe that. A writer, director of Chernobyl has a podcast about Watchmen? That sounds awesome. For the record, Chernobyl's that next one coming up too. Hey! I've been holding off on watching Chernobyl specifically because I heard it's horrifying. And I'm a bitch. But I was trying to figure out what shows I need to watch because I want to have all the good shows. I'm not trying to watch some nonsense. You feel me? The Boys comes out September 4th, I want to say. So I'm gonna have The Boys. I'm gonna give you a sneak peek. The Boys will be on Wednesday. I'm gonna obviously watch an episode on Friday, and I'll have one up as soon as I possibly can because The Boys is my motherfucking jam. But Wednesdays will be the Boys Day. Craig Mazin, American screenwriter, best known for creating the 5-part miniseries Chernobyl and film director. That's crazy. The director and writer of Chernobyl has a podcast with Damon Lindelof for Watchmen. That's just, if that doesn't make me feel like I need to watch Chernobyl now, I don't know what possibly could, because he's a fucking dork. There is nothing I love more than listening to dorks talk about dorky shit, hence all this. When Lindelof and Hughes were doing the podcast for Lost, it was dorky, but now that I'm listening to Lindelof on the Watchmen one, that dude is a fucking hardcore dork. I forgive him for basically anything I've ever been mad at him for. That dude's a fucking dork. He was talking about Hooded Justice being black the whole time, and he was like, listen, we needed to do certain things. We needed to make sure that we didn't cross that line of a retcon too far. Everything that he talks about, he was very, very aware that he was touching something sacred, but he really felt like he had his heart in the right place. And just like everything that he was talking about was just fan-fucking-tastic. They were talking about how just there's little Easter eggs and clues in every scene and every moment of this fucking show, because the original comic, which again he reveres as like a Bible, he was saying how like every panel is just, if you want to just go through the comic and get to the end, you can do that. But if you really want to deep dive in like every single little minuscule detail of the panels, it rewards that too, as Watchmen does. Can't remember if I hit 1,000 subscribers before the last one. I think I hit it right after I uploaded it. But 1,000 subscribers, yay! I'm special. We're getting there. I looked at a couple of the PDPs. I didn't look at all of them. Let me check them out real quick. Excalibur, read the Infernal Affairs, read the Nostalgia. The Nostalgia, that was cool. It was like a little, yeah. Because he was saying how they did something like this with Watchmen too. At the very end of the Watchmen comics, they used to have little inserts. There was like, pieces of Hollis Mason's book or some shit like that. He's like, this is the same thing. We were trying to give you an extra little. And again, he did this shit with Lost all the fucking time. There were websites for the Dharma Initiative that you used to have to like try to hack to get hidden files. So he's very good at this kind of shit. Ooh, Calvin Jelani medical report. I didn't read that yet, so let me see. Make sure that's everything. All right, I'm going to read this medical report, and then we'll talk about the episode, and then we're good to go. Patient was accompanied by Angela Abar, who had taken an interest in his welfare. Patient was found by Officer Abar on 1219 wandering Baumlaird Plaza in a confused state with a minor contusion. Area has a high rate of vehicular bicycle collisions. That makes sense. She's smart. Obtained some medical history and biographical data from previous employer Pyramid Global Construction. How does she know about Vite's shit? Does she have access to Vite stuff? Oh, Dr. Manhattan said that, or she said that at the very end of it, she seemed like they made a plan together. So maybe he asked Vite for help, because I went back and I didn't read the comic. I watched the motion comic. Man, that comic is just so good. That comic is just so fucking good. The dude that does all the voices for the motion comic, A, the motion comic's pretty fucking good, all things considered, for a motion comic. B, it's Watchmen, so it's already going to be a classic. But the dude that does the voices for it, that guy is fantastic. I did notice he does a Morgan Freeman kind of voice for, I can't remember his name, the psychiatrist that's interviewing Rorschach. Yeah, it's funny because I guess I haven't read the comic in a while, because I guess I've just watched the movie a bunch of times and I just remember all the things about the comic that I need to fill in the gaps. But man, there really is just so much more subtext in that fucking comic that just Zack Snyder, for all intents and purposes, I enjoy the movie, but that dude just misses the point of a lot of the fucking comic. God bless him. I don't know if any of you guys know who Mark Kermode, I think his name is. He's a British he's a British dork. He's like fucking 60 years old. He does reviews on a radio show. I was listening to him talk about the Watchmen movie because he was a diehard Watchmen fan. And you can just hear him be like, listen, like Zach, like I appreciate and respect what you did, but man, you don't get it. You don't get it, dude. So I feel like for all the shit that it's getting, like I know people, like I've seen people on the right that talk shit about the show, but love the movie. And while I love the movie, I have to say that this story that has nothing to do with the comic, I feel like it gets Watchmen a little bit more than Zack Snyder did. So again, for all intents and purposes, Zack, I love you, but again, I still don't know about this Adrian Veidt shit though. because I get that he was going crazy because he's been cooped up in the fucking interdimensional prison or wherever he is. But I don't know, man. It's just as much as I think that Jeremy Irons is crushing it, his demeanor just doesn't strike me as Ozymandias-ish. But I feel like there's gonna be a reason for that. Watchmen, episode 8, right? Yeah. A God walks into a bar. Ha, get it? Fuck, I got a feeling like this is gonna be because there's only one episode after this, and I feel like that's gonna be that has to wrap everything up. So I feel like this episode is gonna be the episode where all the crazy shit goes down. So I'm slightly excited. Where's my drink? First of all, I already love that title. That title's fantastic. I feel like they called her I feel like they call her Angela Abar specifically just so they could call this episode that title. I really do love me some Damon Lindelof, man. Leftovers, like I was saying how I love Leftovers, I love Lost, I love Watchmen. If this is it, if Lindelof taps out, because he turned this down like 6 times, he said, if this is the last TV show that this motherfucker ever makes, God bless you. You were awesome. You've contributed more entertainment to my life than I think any one human being other than Hiromu Arakawa, the chick that does Full Metal Alchemist. But I really hope you come back for one more, Damon. I really hope you got one more TV show in you. I've been coming to HBO Max lately, and I see that it's like, oh, sorry, we can't play this right now. And I just saw the DC Universe for sure is gone. I was already hearing that they're bringing everything over to HBO. So, HBO Max, you better make sure your shit's playable, motherfuckers. I've gone here like 3 times and I've gotten, we're sorry, we can't play that right now. Let's do it. Alright, well, we just saw him come back. What is this? Dr. Manhattan Vietnam Mardi Gras? Smart. This dude. He really does fit in perfectly. This is Vietnamese cop Abar. Does he know who she is?
What?
Obviously no.
Would you have dinner with me tomorrow night?
No. And I'm telling you to go and you're not going.
Did you tell me to go?
It was implied.
It was not implied.
If I can guess why you're here drinking all alone, will you let me join you?
Sure. Why am I drinking all alone?
You're commemorating the anniversary of your parents' death.
How the fuck you know that?
Have a seat.
I like that response even better.
So who at the precinct told you to come over here?
Okay. I was gonna say, I feel like she should be a little bit more like, how the fuck you pull that off?
You did.
I did not.
You will.
You will, that's right.
About 20 minutes.
Yeah. Sorry, Rorschach. I was
So I
talking,
didn't tell you yet.
I was explaining things to Janie. I was gonna say, is this the Blue Danube?
I'm guessing you popped down here to Saigon from Mars 20 years after you abandoned humanity.
That's not me on Mars.
Oh?
It's a recording of me carrying out a series of predetermined patterns.
Then where have you been for the past 20 years?
On Europa. It's a moon of Jupiter.
Oh, so maybe he was the one that put
What are you
Ozymandias.
doing there?
Technically, what am I doing there? I am simultaneously in this bar, having a conversation with you, and on Europa, creating life.
Ah. And how does one create life?
That's right, he did say that. He did say that at the end of the comic.
It's 1985.
Or he said,
A gossamer sheet of vapory atmosphere.
I think I'll go make some of my own.
Spreading across
Ah, so it's not even an interdimensional. He just actually made.
transmutes into a liquid creation engine. I step out onto the amniotic
Cool.
A hatchery stocked with miracles, finned, winged, and hooved.
You walk on water?
Obviously.
Occasionally, yes.
Cool. Take Sunday off when you're done?
No, the entire process is complete in approximately 90 seconds.
Typical. A man creating life in under 2 minutes?
Ah, a sex joke.
At least he gets it.
It's funny. A manor house.
You brought them a manor house?
Yes, I teleported it.
To Jupiter.
Europa. It's a...
Moon of Jupiter. Just wondering why you zapped a house across the galaxy when you can make one yourself?
I was wondering that too. Did he make it or did he have it shipped? Because I don't... Normally you see him like assemble stuff. That just came out of nowhere.
Because you're a child right now.
She gets it.
Yes.
Look at that. See, she gets it.
Right now.
That's cool. I wouldn't expect her to get that so quickly.
Here. And you're creating life on a moon of Jupiter.
And you're a kid.
And you're growing up at a manor in the English countryside?
My father was repairing a watch. At least it's something that he can fix.
Forget watches. It's all about the atom bomb, John.
There, in the darkness of a closet, I have no idea what I'm seeing or hearing. But whatever these two are doing to one another,
Oh, these are them?
it is overwhelmingly joyful.
These are the clones that he's been making?
This is the first time.
And that's why he makes them? Because it reminds him? Yeah, that's them. Dun 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 dun.
Now here are some new. Welcome. Introduce yourself.
Oh, we've already been introduced. So they're not... I wasn't sure if they were clones of him. They're clearly not clones of him.
To John and
They're clones of these two.
we like to get to know.
Not even clones. I guess they just look like him. I don't know if Dr. Manhattan has the ability to replicate their actual DNA or if he just makes two people that look kind of like them.
We know you saw us in the bedroom.
Well, yeah, obviously. You saw him run out of the fucking wardrobe.
What you witnessed was a good thing.
It's weird seeing this guy with all of his bearings. He's been kind of like,
We were creating a life.
You see,
kind of wiggy.
we had a son who would have been about your age. Such was
Why are they explaining this to him?
It is God's
You took him into your house. He saw you fucking. Be like, yo, sorry you had to see that.
This is for you.
Stay out of our fucking wardrobe.
Do you own a Bible? No, Papa does not believe in this. Oh, that's all right.
At the first time we heard him talk.
He said this is still very beautiful stories.
That's the correct way to go about things.
He made everything.
I made Adam and Eve, not in my own image, but in theirs.
Wow. I gotta tell you, man, you have a fantastic imagination. Well, you got something caught in your throat?
6 months from now, a friend is telling me I have a profound lack of imagination.
You have friends?
Perhaps he's more of a colleague. He tried to kill me once.
Yeah.
Wonder why. Come on. Nobody in here is gonna notice. Just glow a little bit.
I'd rather you remain unsure before you agree to have dinner with me tomorrow night.
I like that.
My blue friend.
That's slick.
Think you may know all about me, but you have made a critical error in your approach. I hate Dr. Manhattan.
I know.
Why?
40 years ago, Nixon comes to Big Blue, asks him to go to Vietnam, torches the Viet Cong with lasers from his hands. Boy grows up,
Kills my parents.
becomes a puppeteer because he wants to hold the strings. He makes a bomb. That bomb kills my parents 22 years
This sounds like what he was talking about with the comedian.
Is the anniversary of your parents' death?
You knew that.
No.
You said
Yes, but you just told me.
They're doing a really good job of replicating how he talks.
I was trying to be what people wanted me to be. And will you have dinner with me tomorrow night?
well, you know everything that's gonna happen. Am I having dinner with you tomorrow night?
Yes.
Yes.
Incorrect. Albanoy, 26, accidental gas leak. No next of kin.
I loved that entire scene, by the way. So she did go out to dinner with him.
I could actually look like anyone you want, Angela. Why limit it to just these men? I like the name.
Cal.
Calvin.
I didn't catch the Superman. I want to see the scene where he shows that he's actually Dr. Manhattan to her, though. God damn it. I love those kind of moments. The big... Especially if the person's been, like, pretending.
Forgot your thing.
Like in Lucifer, when she finally finds out that he actually is Lucifer.
Conversation for another time.
Whenever somebody finds out Spider-Man, some shit like that.
I have an elegant solution.
Oh, yes! They're doing the time. Awesome. Oh, thank God.
Man, you have got this shit down.
Yo, I love this episode already.
So you can see the future, but you just won't tell me about it. Oh my god. Holy shit.
She's still...
I have never even heard this song before.
It's called Tunnel of Love.
Oh, and now it's your favorite. Because it's the one that...
You don't know shit about the future. But you are.
Yeah, he
I find it amusing now. In 6 months, it's the reason you're telling me to leave.
I thought we were together.
like, they're doing a really good job of making
What
him
happens in 6 months?
It's happening right now. We're making love.
legitimately be who he is and have her legitimately be who she is,
Now you're asking.
but still have the conversation be kind of funny.
We're not gonna fight. Because I'm not gonna tell you to leave.
Yes, you are.
We are, and
You will.
you will. I'm sorry, but it's already occurring.
Do you wanna fight?
No.
But it's
it will
happening.
still happen regardless of my intent.
Not if we don't let it.
That's not how it works.
Yours was taken away from me.
Stop.
We're in the fight now.
Yeah, we fucking are.
You should leave.
What do you know about fear? When was the last time you were even afraid?
It is the last time I feel fear.
I'm in Gila Flats, New Mexico.
What is there to risk? I'm taking a risk. I've been taking a risk every day since you walked up to me in that bar. What the fuck are you doing?
How is she taking a risk? Dating a superhero. Shut up.
I'm sorry.
You should leave.
Do you need me to say it?
Yes.
Leave.
Is this Ozymandias' spot? Like I said, my dog's got superhero body. No wonder he's fucking not Calderon. There's a different son of Black Manta. He's still here? Did he just go crazy from isolation? That makes sense, I guess. 50 years?
Reactor meltdown.
No, not 50 years. How long?
Idiots.
30 years? 20 years?
Gave them every opportunity. Why do they need to keep making their God-forsaken bombs?
This may appear paradoxical, but
It's their nature.
they make him feel safe.
Nice to see you again, John. How long's it been?
For you, 24 years,
Is it 30 to 20?
41 days, and 13 hours. You've just attempted to destroy me. I'm telling you that I'm disappointed in you.
I'm very disappointed, Adrian.
Sorry about that.
Now you're explaining that you've just killed 3 million people. Morally, you're in checkmate, you're telling me.
I was gambling.
Oh, the squids.
Still fabricating alien incursions, I see.
It's quite an interesting.
It's nice to see Ozymandias the way that he should be.
Interesting?
It's not the 80s anymore, John. This kind of appropriation is considered problematic now. A lot has changed while you were on Europa.
How do you know I was on Europa?
A little elephant told me.
Lady True.
What I don't know is why a blue man is masquerading as a human. Though I might venture an educated guess.
Love.
What's her name?
Angela.
Love. She knows who you are.
Yes.
That's right. Because who in their right mind would want to be romantically linked to a god?
Oh, does he invent the thing that she pulls out of his head? That makes sense. I thought maybe Dr. Manhattan created it himself. He's going to Ozymandias to get... okay. Okay.
Because you have a profound lack of imagination.
I gotta give it to you, man.
Back to the...
You have a fantastic imagination.
You laugh now. Wow. This Angela must be quite something. You do have a brain, internal organs, blood.
Yes.
Yeah.
Why?
Well,
I can help you.
theoretically, we could insert a device into your prefrontal cortex that would
I like this robe he's got, too. That shit is fucking gangster as fuck. I want that. I'd rock that all day, every day.
You wouldn't know to use them. Except perhaps as a reflex in life-threatening situations.
He did kill
Live among
the second guy that shot Angela.
And how long would it take for you to make this device?
It's already made.
Dear sweet John, I made it 30 years ago. As you reminded me earlier, John, I did try to destroy you.
He was trying to figure out different ways that he might have to kill you. This is great. They're doing such a good job with this.
B for loving you. This, John, is Plan A.
Cool. Super cool. Fuck, I want this episode to be like 3 hours long.
Amnesia. My plans for a bright future. Ignored.
I love this.
Tell me now, John. Will I live to see my utopia?
Yes. But not here. I did it on Europa.
So then he's not trapped. He brought him here.
It's a beautiful place. Verdant,
But then why isn't he allowed to leave?
teeming with life.
I feel like they're going to show Dr. Manhattan like the very... Either they're going to show him never,
Interested in the worship.
or they're going to show him at the very last second of maybe this episode.
Paradise.
Don't you want to go? Aww. This is kind of cute
Would
then.
you like me to send you there, Adrian?
Yes, please.
Yes, John.
Godspeed.
Cool. Yeah, it's kind of like a marriage ring.
Just push it into your head. I can be a cop anywhere. How about Tulsa? It's where my family's from.
So he already talked to Will.
I think that's a great idea. What's wrong?
If you forget everything,
Are you going to forget you love
will
me?
you still be you?
My memories may be lost, Angela,
Hey.
but you won't be losing me.
Okay, you're losing me, man. And you're not giving
I keep
me
forgetting that
anything
we're still here.
Dr. Manhattan.
I feel like I keep thinking that's going to be like the last of it.
Hard no unless I get some proof. Do we have any kids?
Yes, 3, a boy and 2 girls.
Are
So you could pass on your abilities.
Thing you can do.
Yeah, seriously.
Give someone your powers. So you can put them in this egg, and if I ate it, I could walk on water.
Theoretically, yes.
Well, I don't want kids.
Now, if she drank that egg, would she have gotten Dr. Manhattan powers?
Where do we adopt them?
Tulsa.
What?
Tulsa. It's where your family is from.
Who told you that?
You did.
No, I didn't.
You will. 6 months from now, when I give you the ring.
Ring.
The ring.
Now we're getting engaged?
No.
In a manner of speaking, yes.
10 years, huh? Then tragedy?
That's right.
But you're not gonna tell me what happens.
I can't.
You wanna get down on one knee?
I do.
That's a hell of a proposal right here. This makes Superman 2 look like shit. Hey, baby.
Hey, baby. We're in fucking trouble. John?
Yeah, I was gonna say we're gonna see him at the very end. Right? It's the end of it. Oh, nice. We still got how much time? 20 minutes left?
2019.
Fucking yes. Say something.
You still have his face. John, the kids are upstairs.
You'll scare the shit out of
You
him.
can't look like this, okay?
I need to move forward.
What do you mean?
He knows they're outside.
John, we don't have time for this shit.
This clock is damaged.
Do you remember what happened? How it broke?
The White Knight.
It is Christmas.
Yeah.
The man in a mask.
He killed the second dude.
You pushed me down.
There's a blue man on our swimming pool. Look.
He looks like Cal. That's because he is.
She's just gonna flat out tell him? Nice. Put them to safety.
Motherfucker. Where are they?
They're in
Where
danger.
did you send them?
It's all right. They're safe.
No. Get the fuck up off the pool.
You need to see me on the pool.
Why?
It's important for later.
Okay. I've seen it. Now tell me where you sent our children.
Lady True's place with your grandfather.
They're with your grandfather.
What?
They're at the Dreamland Theater in downtown Tulsa right now. It's all right. Your grandfather was expecting them.
When did you talk to my grandfather?
10 years ago.
10 years ago. Also known as Captain Metropolis, the leader of the Minutemen. When he died years ago, he bequeathed this property to an old acquaintance.
Alright, so he wasn't a total douchebag.
May we talk for a moment?
He's like, alright. You've proven yourself. Walk through a wall and you move my chair.
But the future is uncertain and my ability to influence events is limited. In order to ensure an optimal outcome, I would like to form an alliance.
You want to cheat with me?
He had a daughter, which makes her your granddaughter.
That's how it works out.
She
won't go to Tulsa.
I'm not sure she knows yet. I know because I'm talking to her right now.
You're talking with him right now?
10 years ago.
Relative,
Yes.
yes.
For you, it's right now, but for him, it's 10 years ago.
You talk about it right now.
It's like Lost.
Can you ask him something?
Of course.
Ask him, how did he know Judd Crawford was a part of Cyclops? Ask him, how did he know there was a fucking clan?
Because you told him. Now it's like Doctor Who.
She wants to know how you knew Judd Crawford was a member of Cyclops. And how you knew he had a clan robe hidden in his
Now it's like Blink. Or does he already know? Is it like Blink?
Who's Judd?
Yeah, it's like Blink.
He said he doesn't know who Judd Crawford is. But he does now.
Uh-huh. Awesome. Mm-hmm.
No shit. Did I start?
Uh-huh.
I only asked the old man about Crawford because he murdered him.
But he murdered him because you asked about him.
The chicken or the egg.
What?
The paradox.
The angels have the time box. I've got that on a t-shirt.
Or the egg. I'm hungry.
What's that called? Bootstrap?
Fucker! So stop fucking around.
You're already here.
They're outside in the car.
What?
The 7th Cavalry. They're in a truck, parked across the street. On the back of the truck is a tachyonic cannon, which they will use to involuntarily teleport me, and then destroy me.
It's already happened.
They want to kill you.
They will kill me.
Yes,
So then let's fucking stop them.
we can't.
Why not?
We can't stop them. There's nothing we can do.
There's something I can do.
Fuck that. Why can't he Rorschach him?
What?
This is the last time I see you.
The moment.
When it ends in
I just told you
tragedy.
that you can't save me. And you're gonna try to, anyway. In the bar the night we met, you asked me about the moment I fell in love with you.
This is the moment.
This is the moment.
Aww.
Is that supposed to be romantic?
It
All
is.
this time we've been together and you fall in love with me.
But this was the moment.
My perception of time.
Yeah, I get it. You stay here while I save your life.
You can't. There's too many of them. Manhattan, where you at? Light these fuckers up. Is she about to die? I was gonna say, Rorschach him. Why wouldn't you? I was gonna say, why wouldn't you Rorschach the dude holding the cannon first? I feel like the cannon's gonna be on like an automatic timer or some shit. Remote control. No. Right now, come on.
We win.
No, you don't.
You were wrong.
No, Angela.
No, Angela. I wasn't.
What?
I'm sorry.
I can't keep calling you Dr. Manhattan. What's your first name?
It's John. No H.
Hey, John. It was really nice talking to you. Definitely one of the more interesting.
Even if he wasn't Dr. Manhattan, that would still be one of the best
I know it's just gonna end.
bar conversations ever.
By definition, don't all relationships end in tragedy?
Yeah. Guess you have a point.
And will you have dinner with me tomorrow night?
Fuck it. Why not?
Oh, I almost skipped it. You guys said that there was, alright, this gives me time to, no, don't give me up next. You said there's an after credit scene. That was great. Oh, I hear. No, go back. No, go back. Damn it! I was trying to skip past the credits, and then I heard Vite talking. No! Can't play title. We're having trouble playing this video. This is exactly the shit that I'm talking about, HBO. Come on. Come on. Can't play title. We're having trouble playing this video. HBO Max, you fucking suck. You need to fix this. You need to fix this with the quickness. Hey, that rhymes. The fuck? HBO. Here, let's see if I can sneak peek for episode. No, I don't want the episode 9 sneak peek. I want the episode 8 sneak peek to see if it resets the episode 8 actual episode.
People who wear masks are driven by trauma.
Yeah. Come on. I want the extra stuff. Give me the extra stuff.
Usually when they were kids.
That's what I get for not being patient. Can't play title. We're having trouble playing this video right now. HBO. Come on. You're better than this, HBO. Alright. Well, if you're going to be like that, HBO, then har matey. Yar har fiddly dee. Being a pirate is all that should be. Do what you want because a pirate is free. You are a pirate. Here we go. Okay.
Will you stay, Master?
No.
If you sing for He's a Jolly Good Fellow, I'll vomit all over your boots.
Phillips and Crookshanks insisted on preparing this for you. I understand loneliness.
Because your big blue daddy left to get a pack of cigarettes and never came back.
I was here. The very first time
Oh,
I
he's
saw
Adam.
it. He made heaven before my very eyes. Why is heaven not enough?
This is not my home. My home is 390 million miles away. Heaven doesn't need me.
Enjoy your fucking cake.
Awfully mean. Man, they're really getting their usage out of this. The song. The horseshoe. I feel like that's going to be awfully loud for the first, what's it, Crookshanks and Mr. Phillips? For the first Mr. Phillips, I feel like the first Mr. Phillips can hear you laughing and cackling like a maniac while scraping the floor with fucking with a horseshoe. Fuck, man, where do I even start with that episode? That episode was fan-fucking-tastic. Fuck, that episode was so good. They nailed it. That was my biggest. I wasn't sure if they were going to have Dr. Manhattan. You have to be able to write him correctly. And it's really difficult to write that kind of time travel correctly. I've said that a million fucking times, and I said that out of all the different aspects of time travel that I've seen in all the different movies and TV shows, one of the few ones that got it right, in my opinion, was Lost. The episode where Faraday tells them, like, you have to understand you can't change anything because everything you did already happened. And then that fucking fantastic I was just talking about it in one of the other shows, Dark. I was just talking about the episode where I don't want to spoil it for those of you that haven't watched Lost. Maybe you really like Watchmen, you haven't watched Lost yet. Please, for the love of God, watch Lost. The time travel in Lost is so fucking good. But that episode where it ends with you knew the whole time. They did that really, really good. I still wanted to see when he proves that he's Dr. Manhattan to her, though, but I guess I don't need to see it. I felt like because they kept going back and forth, I wasn't sure if maybe we'd get that moment, but that was a good way to end it. Fuck it, why not? That was a good way to end that moment. I like that. That scene with her fucking grandfather, that's great. I can't remember how many times I've seen a Blink kind of time travel-y information. Got a gun battle, got Dr. Manhattan exploding people's heads, got fucking special effects, got Ozymandias going crazy in his little Antarctic cave, still working on saving the world by himself. You got him meeting Will for the first time. You got an answer to who made... I feel like it had to be Dr. Manhattan, but he looked like he was trapped there at first. That's why I said it couldn't be Dr. Manhattan, because I don't see Dr. Manhattan trapping him there. So he didn't trap him there. He let him go there because he thought it would be his utopia, but the game warden was so angry that he left that he demands that he never leave. He's the one that trapped him there. No one else trapped him there. It was the Osterman, not the Osterman clone, but he's a clone made from Osterman, so an Osterman clone still kind of works. Sorry, I'm just now it's all yay. Fuck, that was so good. A God Walks Into a Bar has to be one of the finest hours on television ever created, period. It's definitely the best episode of the show. Actually, I don't know. I might have liked episode 6 more. So I feel like I might need some time for this one to sink in. Let's go to the live episode discussion. What about Lube Man? Still one of the big mysteries. I totally forgot about Lube Man. I forgot about Lube Man too. Vite, knowing Dr. Manhattan was about to lose his memory and the use of his powers, was just like, yeah, teleport me to space. That's some dumb shit right there, but still in character. That makes sense. That's how he got trapped, was he got sent there and then Dr. Manhattan lost his memory. So he couldn't go there to like check on him. Be like, hello, Adrian, how are you doing? Oh, they're all crazy and you're murdering all of them, huh? Okay, well, you want to come back home? I see a lot of people talking about the egg, and my first thought was when he put that egg out, like if she had cracked the egg open and drank it, would she have become Manhattan powers? Yeah, freaking... They're talking about... People are still complaining about the fucking chicken or the egg analogy, that he wouldn't use that analogy. But I feel like he was just using that to try to explain to Angela what was going down. Alright, that's it. I just wanted to see if anybody had anything that I didn't catch, but everyone seems to be on the same boat of just, that was a good episode, I enjoyed it, and then some people are bitching about the fact that it sounds like he wouldn't know. Yeah, it's definitely raining. Cool. An all rainy day. I get to paint and just watch TV shows and do video editing so I can get this shit done. Dr. Manhattan, our boy. I kind of wanted to do Adrian just because Adrian looked so cool in this one, and he looked normal. But I feel like if that's my only Ozymandias picture, I feel like that's a good one to go out on. This shit was fantastic. I only got one more episode left. Then we're gonna get some new shit started up on the channel. Got some new things going up. So please, you'll never hear me say subscribe and check out. But for this one particular time, I got some new shit coming down the path, and it is my 1,000 subscriber week extravaganza. So if you like this, do feel free to that thing or over there. This shit was great. I'll see you guys next time. I got nothing else to say. Ooh.